Ooh, Lord. Let's see. Black History Month, part 2. Let's get y'all some information. Woke up with that mess on my mind again. I said, Lord, let me get these damn books. Somebody out there want to learn. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this set up. This will also be in the playlist, of course, with the Kem Arts book club. So y'all can go back and find it easily. Check the playlist, y'all. Book club part 2. Heard I got up, I was like, Spirit, what? You want more books? I was putting them back. I was putting them back up, and I was like, get some more. Wait a minute, I'm done. I was just giving y'all little books last night. Black History Month, I guess, because it's Black History Month. Black History Month, let's get y'all some books. And I'm getting off of here. Part 2. This is for those that want to learn. If you don't want to learn, keep it moving. Don't even stop by. Yes, early. Yes, early. I'm having my coffee. Yes, early. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you want to know Black History Month, if you don't want to know, keep strolling. This ain't the same Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, you know, the same people, Rosa Parks. This ain't that book. This ain't that Black History Month. Though it's that Black History Month, but it ain't that Black History Month. So if y'all don't want to know, fine. Keep moving. Don't nobody curl. What's wrong with this hair? Anywho, I need some light. That sun back there is messing up my look. You got to look. I want to know better. You got to look. Now that's a little bit better. It's all together, working, playing. Y'all remember that? Day or night. Oh shit. Y'all remember that commercial? You got to look. I want to know better. Oh my God, that commercial. Look at my nose itching already. What the hell? All right, this book club part 2. If y'all didn't see it last night, go check it out. Black History Month. Except I didn't put part 1 because I didn't know it was going to be a part 2. So this is part 2. If y'all want to learn about Black History Month and a lot of our scholars and a lot of our people, our greatness in our community, all praises to the Most High, because we are a great people. We are a great nation. No matter how discombobulated we may be right now, no matter how much cognitive dissonance is going through our damn community right now, no matter how much amnesia is going through our community right now, we still are great people. And even though right now sometimes they piss me off, we still a great people. Because sometimes you just be wanting your people to wake the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You just be wanting them to wake the fuck up and get back to greatness. Get back to the greatness that we are. Because we truly are great people. Like I say, even though y'all get on my nerves sometimes. But I'm just saying, y'all still a great people. We just sleep. That's all. We just taking a long goddamn nap. Okay, and one day y'all nap is going, you're going to wake up from that nap. You know what I'm saying? One day y'all going to wake up from that nap. And it's going to be an exciting day for y'all when y'all wake up from that sleep. Okay? So welcome to Black History Month. And it's not just 28 days in February or 29 days in February. It's 365, 24/7. You wake up. It's Black History Month for us because we are melanin people, right? Carbon people. So every day is Black history for us. So let's set that record straight off the bat. Okay. I'm not going to wake up and be white. I'm not going to wake up and be Indian. I'm not going to wake up and be Asian. I'm going to wake up and be who I am. And that's just what that is. That's what the fuck that is. Can't nobody change This is what you are in this lifetime. So in this lifetime, I'm a little black girl. Okay? I'm a little black girl. When I come back, I'm probably gonna be a little black girl again. And again. And again. I'll be that little black girl. That was a little. That was a little humor. I wake up, I'll be a little black girl. When I come back, I'll be a little black girl. When I come back again, if I choose to, I'll be a little black girl again. Y'all, that's supposed to have been a joke, but it was true. These books I'm finna share are some books you can get if you want to. I do have Marcus Garvey though. We always hear about Marcus Garvey, but my main thing today and last night was to give y'all other great, like, because we're not black. This is, that's not the color black. This is black. You know what I'm saying? Other brown people. Let me just say brown people. I wanted to give y'all other brown people that have accomplished even far greater. See, they like to control the narrative. And of course, in school, we're always hearing about the narrative people, not the people that have went on to achieve even greater things than, Marcus Garvey and all the rest of them, and Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. It was a plethora. It's a plethora of black. See, that's because that's quote unquote black people. Everybody understands. If I say brown people, somebody may not, I don't know. But black people, quote unquote, but that's not who we are. That's not the right term. So Marcus Garvey is one, right? We always hear about the Pan-African movement. So you got the Pan-Africanism. When you're studying Marcus Garvey, select your writings and speeches of Marcus Garvey. So I wanted to give you some of our black scholars and teachers and master teachers and gurus, stuff like that have studied our lineage, that have studied our ancestry, right? Because you have lineage, but you have ancestry. You have your lineage, like where you're from, like the trail of the tribe, right? The clan, if you want to call it that. So this is just one. Grand Rising, greetings, good morning, welcome. All praises to the Most High. So if y'all got up this morning, y'all should be thanking the Most High. Even if that's just saying, thank you, Most High. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, God, or whatever you call your God, right? Whatever name you have that represents God's source. It can be thank you, Spirit. It can be thank you, Source. It can be thank you, Most High. It can be thank you, Allah, Buddha, whatever, right? Marcus Garvey is one. You don't have to get them. I'm just showing you that there's other stories out there, but they want to brainwash you to only know the certain ones in February. And that's why y'all not growing, because we're greater people than that. But if y'all don't do the research and read and study, you're not going to know that. You won't empower yourself knowing that. Because what's empowering is hearing about other great people. You know what I'm saying? Other great people like yourself. That's empowering. Alone, that's encouraging alone. That's motivating alone. That's inspiring alone. That's influencing alone. Like influencing, whatever I'm trying to say. That's more, let me get this right, slow down. That's more influential by itself. So Marcus Garvey, number one, and I just pulled some that Spirit say, because I've held them up 1,000 times, most of them. Bobby E. Wright is very good. The psychopath, racial personality, right? Other essays, right? So that's just a little old. I call these toilet reads, because while you're sitting there, you can read through some of these so easily, and read again and read again and read again, because every time you read something, you see something else. So sometimes you want to just read these books over and over and over again. You won't find these in libraries. You won't find these in schools across America and anybody probably else, because they don't want you to know this. This is that unforbidden knowledge that they don't want y'all to know. All right. On a serious tip, because it might wake you up. Because it might spark that greatness in you, that greatness gene inside you. It might spark that. So they don't want you to know that. All right. On a serious tip, richest man in Babylon. You know, everybody heard of the richest man in Babylon. So these are, as I said, they're very easy read that you can learn about yourself, right? The Bible of Financial Freedom. And I just threw that in there because it's a good book to read to get us out of that poverty mindset. So this is the Bible to financial freedom. So everybody should read this book. You know, I know they got a little white man on there, but you know what I'm saying. Mansa Musa was the richest man in the world. Bill Gates is there. If you look at Bill Gates and if you look at Elon Musk, they really got it from Mansa Musa. They really took, everything goes back to black. Everything goes back to melanin, right? Everything goes back to when we were gods and goddesses and when we ruled the world. And that's another big book I can go get by, was it Robin Walker? Back there on the, when we were, matter of fact, I might go get it after this, remind me. Because everything goes back to when we were kings and queens and gods and goddesses. It wasn't all this crime festation. It wasn't, assalamu alaikum. It wasn't all of this fuckery that y'all got going on. So when you look at Bill Gates, I got the goosebumps. When you look at Bill Gates, when you look at Elon Musk, you're looking at them, what's the word? Carbon copying Mansa Musa. You're looking at them become Mansa Musa. They won't allow you. When you look at Oprah, you're looking at Oprah coming Mansa Musa. You didn't even look at Oprah being her own dynasty as, you know, Hatshepsut, right? The female pharaoh, the one female pharaoh. So every female should look at Hatshepsut. I always get her name messed up. I got a thing book back there on her too. I probably need to go get that one too. So it's, you got to look at where they get it from. It all gonna go back, but they don't want you to know that. So yeah, they put a white man on there, but this Black History Month. He could have been mulatto or something. I don't know. You know. So that's just good for like getting out of poverty. I don't even know why I picked that one up, but hey. Okay, Gullah Geechee. You got some Gullah Geechees up in here, right? So that's some of our stuff y'all may not know about. Ethiopia, look, toilet reads, literally toilet reads. These are good to teach y'all children because you're not going to get this in history in school. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point. You're not going to see this taught in school the way it's supposed to be taught because this is brought to you by our scholars. All right, Ethiopia and the Origin of Civilization, John G. Jackson. Very little, yo high schoolers, y'all little high schoolers should know this. Y'all little bitty stair stepper kids should be knowing this, right? Book club. This will be in the playlist on my YouTube channel, Kem Arts. We will take a commercial break. And here's the commercial break. And there's the YouTube channel, Kem Arts Official, Kem Arts. There's the website right there. Okay, back to the scheduled regular program. All right, then you got ISIS papers. All right, everybody know about the ISIS papers or heard about the ISIS papers. So Francis Cress Welsing. All right, so everybody should have this book so you got an understanding of yourself, right? You don't get this mentioned in school, right? We did Willie Lynch last night, and our grandparents came from that Willie Lynch era, so that has not been that long ago, like around the Great Depression, right? In the 20s, right? It has not been that long ago. Y'all think that this stuff has been ancient, like back yonder. No, this stuff is current, which is why y'all need to read. All right. It's current. So we did in the book club last night. In books, you'll see the little. I think I had about 3 Willie Lynch or 2 Willie Lynch books out. All right. So this is one. If you're coming into spirituality, these are the books you're going to want to read. Just period, point blank. You cannot call yourself spiritual and you don't have these books. You're going to have to invest in the knowledge. If you want wisdom, if you want intelligence, if you want to increase that, you need to know about your people. Period, point blank. Because everybody know about you but you. Oh, I like that. Everybody know about you but you. Oh, Lord. Look at the, whew, everybody know about you but you. So, again, you want to increase that knowledge and intellect and spirituality, right? The knowledge of self, the mastery of self. You're going to have to invest in yourself. Not clubbing, not drinking, not partying. Reading. Reading. Yeah, it's going to be hurtful for some of y'all. It's going to be hurtful. That's my disclaimer. It's going to be painful at first. Strikingly painful. For you to crack open a book and see what was done to you, your ancestors. All right? Yeah, you're going to come across that. You're going to come across that. But ain't it more painful not to know? Ain't it more painful not to know? Ain't it more painful not to know? Like, I done got hot drinking that coffee. God damn. Hold on. I need a small one. Boy, these hot flashes is something else. Whew. All right. There you go. All right. Destructive. What does it say? I can't read it. The destruction of black civilization. Yeah. It tells you how everything got fucked up. They ain't got that in the school. And now, let me tell y'all something. I got to come out of here. Hold on. I'm about to sweat a whole goddamn bath water. A tub of bath water. Hold on. Whew. And that window's cracked back there. I don't feel a goddamn thing. Anywho, what was I finna say? Oh, and now, today, y'all gotta want to take the little black history that y'all got in the school, out the school. That's why these are going to be so important to y'all. Because now they want to completely erase what little old watered down history that they have in the school system out the school system. That's why y'all going to have to come out that public school system. Because it's no telling what y'all finna get. A new bunch of slaves. Transhumanism, somebody mentioned it yesterday. They finna make a whole new slave. They finna create a whole new slave system. A whole new slave system. And y'all may think that's not important. Y'all may think that, oh, that ain't nothing. Yeah, because your mind ain't thinking ahead. Your mind ain't thinking ahead that far. But that's the way they work. 20 to 30, maybe 40 years ahead. Like they got time. Yeah, that's what y'all don't realize. They got time to sit there and take their time. Because it's so subtle, you won't see it. You won't, before you know it, you'll be in it. Just like how, for instance, them walkie-talkie cell phones that we used to carry that was about this damn big, and they had that big old little antenna on that motherfucker. Now look what you got. Now look what you got. But that bitch was heavy. It was cumbersome. We couldn't take it out the house. They had to train you first. They had to get you used to holding it and not. Then it was a cord, and then all of a sudden there was no cord. You can put it on the base and walk around the whole fucking house. You see how they trained us on the phone system? You see how it took what? Time. It took time. Then we had little pages. Oh, then they really got us with the pages. Really got us with the pages. Took the phone on the hip. The pager on the hip. Get you used to carrying it around. Oh, okay, let me go get to a phone. Put quarter in. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, then we had what? Voicemail. Oh, so we go home and look on the box. Check our messages. check our messages, delete, check our messages, call back, check our messages. All of a sudden, we had a phone on our hip, a flip phone. Before we all knew it, we had a flip phone on our hip. And nobody wanted to leave home without that big old goddamn box thing sitting on top of their belt buckle, going everywhere. Flipping phones up, boom. Made it so pocket size. Now, what we got now? No flip phone, iPhone, Android. Now what we got? We got touch screen, where we can touch the screen and it moves now. That's Wakanda, right? That's Wakanda. That's that technology from Africa. That's that technology, right? Advancement, transhumanism. Turn the human into what? A machine, a robotic, mechanic behavior. All day. This is what y'all do. All day. This is what y'all do. So you see how they got you as the robot, as the new slave? Everybody is online, in assembly line, swiping, pecking. Half of y'all don't even want to write no more because of that. Half of y'all don't even want to write no more because of it. Because your hands done got weak, your motor skills done got clumsy, because we're pecking all day and swiping all day instead of writing. So now you see the school system, right? And then Rona just helped bring it online because it got everybody to go home, get on iPad again, and watch their class, and so many children failed. So many children failed at home with an iPad. What you think did that? What you think did that? This takes nothing. This shortens your attention span. Reading little snippets all day, hearing little snippets of information all day, condense the attention down, right? First 1 minute, 3-minute videos, 10-minute videos, back down to 3-minute videos, 1-minute videos, that y'all don't even want to watch 30 minutes. Y'all don't even want to watch an hour. Y'all don't even want to watch 3 hours. Because y'all so used to snippets of time. That's all you can hold. So it's training you. That's all you can hold. That's all you can hold. That's all you can hold. Right? And don't even get the whole story. Just a HOLE instead of a WHOLE. You get a whole instead of a whole. In other words, my famous one, you get a whole, you get a half of a whole story, right? Y'all gonna have to go back to the basics. You're gonna have to go back to the basics, okay? You're gonna have to go back to the basics. So you're gonna have to get you some education, especially if they start taking this stuff out and y'all got y'all kids, y'all children, or whatever you want to call them, in the public system, because they finna shorten it even more. They finna make them totally forget their heritage. And then when we all die off, then what you think they gonna have? What you think they gonna have? Hermetica, the lost wisdom of the pharaohs, right? The lost wisdom of the pharaohs, Hermetica, right? So that's just knowledge, just so you'll know about ancient times, right? Man is a marvel, the living cosmos, right? The incarnation of the soul. So this is just discovering the secret teachings at the heart of Western thought. So y'all can see where everything kind of comes from, right? Let me see when this one was printed. 1997. Wasn't that long ago, right? Wasn't that long ago. So, where does it say at the bottom? Timothy and Peter, something of it. All right. Still small, little storytelling time. This is one of the ones. The Teachings of Ptah-hotep, the oldest book in the world. Still, look, I'm showing y'all, these are very small. They're not complicated at all. Not complicated at all. Right? Not complicated at all. With some references in the back. So you got some other books back there that's listed that you can start studying from, that you can start reading from, right? Where they got the bibliographies and stuff from. Universities and stuff, like a whole bunch of pages right here for some of y'all. The whole, look at there, a whole another 2 pages of it. So again, you want to make an investment into your children's life, because pretty soon y'all ain't gonna have Black history in school system anyway. So now what? We're gonna be raising a bunch of mechanically bioengineered children with no history, no recognition, memory wiped clean, the motherboard of their mind, the CPU wiped totally clean. And if y'all don't know it, guess what? Y'all can't teach them anyway. So that make the parent dumb, and that make the what? Children dumb. So if the parent is dumb, they gonna make dumb children, right? Because they not, and I'm saying that with respect. I'm saying so you see what they're doing. I'm saying it so you see what they're doing. So if we keep the parent dumb, the children will be dumb. If we train the woman to be in the house without the man, she'll train her children to be in the house, her daughters to be in the house without the man, and not need the man and not want the man. Is that not what y'all doing today? We're going to slide government cheese up in there. We're going to slide everything. We're going to get that woman everything just so she don't have a man in the house. Then we can train the what? The woman and the child. So what? Is that not what y'all doing today? Is that not what y'all doing today? Is that not y'all actions today? So now you got cognitive, I'm gonna be nice because I really want to say something else. You got cognitive dissonant parents raising cognitive dissonant children. You see what I'm saying? You got ignorant parents raising ignorant children. And then those ignorant children gonna have what? Ignorant children. Until somebody break the what? The curse. Till somebody break the generational curse of ignorance in the family. Look at there, my dog. I can always bet on Delta. I can always bet on Delta to say something. That was confirmation. That was confirmation. That was confirmation. So it's up to y'all to break those generational curses. Knowledge is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Now, knowledge is powerful. So this is the teachings of Ptah-hotep, the oldest book in the world. So y'all can have some of that. And I got a couple more over here. But remind me to get that. Hopefully I won't forget that other 2 I was going to go back there and get before I close out. Okay, before I close out. Now I got kind of chilly. All right. So you got the redemption of the criminal heart. And we had some Baba, Dr. Moetta Ashby books. Like I said, he got over 60 books out there for y'all to understand Kemet. So y'all to understand where everything came from. And this is the criminal mind of the barbarian, you know, through Kemetic spirituality and my philosophy. Right? The redemption for the criminal heart. Because remember, your heart got to be weighed, what? Light as a feather. So you're here, you got to purge that heart chakra. And that's why we always talk about the chakras, right? We pronounce it wrong, you know, because we don't got that Indian tongue. But, you know, their way of pronouncing it, right? Chakra is real sharpie. But That's why we always talk about your heart being light as a feather, being purged from all that trauma. All that trauma has to come up. So that's a good little one. Again, little stuff so y'all can understand where all this stuff come from. You know, where I open up to what is virtue and how can it transform the heart. And there is a truck, big old loud truck. So that was confirmation right there. Right there. Any little thing is pretty much confirmation to let y'all know that was the truth. That was the truth. Y'all hear that truck? You see what I'm saying? Because that's out of my control. That's spirit. That's just divine timing that I happen to open up to that page. That page right there. You know what I'm saying? Those who live today will die tomorrow. Those who die tomorrow will be born again. Those who live in my eye will not die. Ancient Egyptian proverb. But y'all didn't know that, did you? Because you know why? Because you know why? What I just said. And we ain't blaming nobody for not knowing. But when people come to y'all and y'all see books, it's up to y'all to want to know. As long as you stay in not wanting to know, then don't complain. Don't complain. Because you have stuff like this presented to you, but you choose not to invest in yourself. And investing in yourself is buying literature to read. That's an investment into yourself. Right? So if you're not willing to make an investment into yourself, somebody else going to be making a wrong deposit into you. Well, why are you over here? Let me help your ass out. Bye. So again, scroll on if y'all don't want to hear it. Nobody cares about the bots. So I'm not even worried about the bots. That's just distraction because they know what I'm talking about is true. So again, if y'all don't make deposits into yourself, investments into yourself, somebody else will. And it won't be for your benefit. It will be for their benefit. It will be for their benefit. Because once you learn this, it doesn't matter if they take books out of the library or not, right? You will still know what you know. So you get how important that is? You still know how to add 1 plus 2. You ain't gonna never forget 1 plus 2 because you done add 1 plus 2. So if you want to start a home business or daycare, you know you can teach a little. I got the goosebumps. You know you can teach a little one what? 1 plus 2 because you learned it. You don't need a book no more, right? You don't need nobody to tell you 1 plus 1 is 2 because you already learned it. Same here. Same here. Same here. Same here. So, good little book here. Get y'all right. Everybody know post-traumatic slave syndrome. Y'all like to call it post-traumatic PTSD, right? Everybody suffers from this. Name it, everybody in the black community suffered from this, right? Because your suffering came through your parents, which is why y'all have to break generational curses right now because of this, right? And she has plenty lectures online. Dr. DeGroy has plenty, DeGroy, I don't know how she put, Dr. Joy. She has plenty lectures online teaching your history if y'all don't know. If you care to know, right? You see her all over Facebook. You see her on YouTube with her daughter and on the panels and stuff. So she's all over teaching that, right? So you have a clear understanding, doing lectures and stuff. So again, yeah, it's going to hurt a little bit, but it'll free you too because you won't be telling the truth about the world. Oh, Lord, I opened up. No intelligent black men found here. You got to read this book to kind of get it. All right? To kind of get it. Not that bad. Not that bad. Some people, the only reason why I'm showing this is because some people will get intimidated by too much information. But you don't have to take it down all at one time. You can take it down and, you know what I'm saying, come back to it, put it down, come back. You don't have to just read all the way through. So I'm only showing y'all because some people be overwhelmed with the information. Just looking at this book, some people overwhelmed because they're like, ooh, I don't want to read all that. Ooh, you know. So Joy, Degruy, Dr. Joy, Degruy. Right? That's about our past. See, this is the stuff y'all won't. If I think Florida person that's trying to run for presidency, me and another sister was talking that he's trying to take all that teaching out of Florida, like from Florida. And you know, once they try to pull something on one state, they're gonna be headed through all the states. Y'all got to pay attention to the way the enemy moves. And when I say enemy, that's anybody that's opposed to you elevating, that is opposed to you getting the right knowledge, that is opposed to you being self-sufficient, right? That's messing with your self-survival, your survivalhood, right? Your thrivinghood, right? So anybody, that could be any color, that could be any race, because when you peel all this off, we all the same underneath. The only thing different is that heart, right? That intention of that heart. So that's anybody that try to stop any of us from growing or knowing the truth so they can control what? The narrative. You got to be dumb. They want you dumbed down. They want you watered down. All right. So go get the book club from last night. There were some books on there y'all might want to get as well. This is a 100 amazing facts about the Negro with complete proof. You ain't learning this in Black History Month in school. Look at that one. Look how small that one is. Right? You got to go back and watch it. I'm not naming the rest of them. I'm not naming them again. Go back and play the video back. It's only been on 37 minutes. That's why I'm trying to hurry up so it don't be long. And again, 100 amazing facts about the Negro, right? With complete proof. So they don't want y'all to know this in history. And some of this is going to be probably surprising to other races if y'all get this stuff, because y'all been hid from it too. Y'all been trained just as much as we have to think less of us than we have been trained to think less of ourselves. I like that. That was a good one, Spirit. Thank you. Y'all have been trained to think less of us because y'all don't never see the positive stories about Black people. And I'm saying Black, quote unquote, but we not Black brown people, right? So y'all been think that we're inferior, that we don't accomplish great things when we've accomplished everything was Black first. The planet was Black first, okay? Everybody needs to understand that. The planet was Black first. All right. So we have accomplished great things, but y'all will never know it because y'all don't care to fucking know it. Right? Because you've been trained to, you've been conditioned to think that we're inferior, that we don't do nothing and we've not invented nothing, when in fact, the Western civilization, one that stole our inventions and patented them. So all the stuff that y'all see, Tesla, Graham Bell, that stuff was already ours, right? It was already ours, but you benefit off of it today. It was already ours. So 100 amazing facts about the Negro, if you care to know about the Negro, and if the Negro care to know about the Negro self. That was a good one, Spirit. Thank you. So, right? The best little bit, here's the good one I love. The best of the little known Black history facts. Happy Black History Month. 365, 24/7. Another one, not that big, not that complicated. Got your drink of symbols on there, the add drink of symbols from Ghana, or the, what you call the Ashanti tribe. All right, so the best of the little known facts about Black history. And again, you won't see this in public school. You'll only see Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, Rosa Parks, da-da-da, da-da-da. You won't see them because they're not trying to let you know you're a great people. That's why you're not seeing them. That excellence is in your blood. It's not only in your blood, it's in your bloodline. It's in your lineage. And they don't want y'all to see it. All right? So if you care to know, you'll invest in yourself to know. All right? I'm just showing y'all. All the different, oh, Lord, I done opened up to the Prince Hall, the founder of the Black Masons. Good God Almighty. Look at here. Open straight up to that page. So, again, different ones, right? The Alexander Pushkin, father of Russian literature. So it has a lot, because we were all of those first, right? We were the first, I can't say it because they might ban I can't say it because they might ban it. They might block it, but y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We was the first, oh Lord. The one everybody hates, right? That I have his birthday. I can't even say it because they gonna fucking ban it. And I don't want y'all to. I want y'all to get this. So I'm gonna hold the tongue today. Look up 420 and see who birthday is 420. Right? So, but we were everybody was black first before everybody started splicing, right? Genetically splicing, bioengineering, right? GMOing, okay? Hybrids, clones, and drones. Oh my! So, y'all smart. Y'all figure out what I just said. Different ones, right? Clara Brown, Not Without My Daughter, like different little Nat Turner, Freedom Is Mine, right? Different. So that's a good one to have, y'all. Very good one. Nobody except God. Except God, right? Stolen Legacy. And this tells about how they stole everything, right? This is it's two different books to this. It's an older book, I believe. This is the most recent, they kind of redid it. I can't find the old one that people got. I want that old one. That's on my list to get that old one. This says 1954 and 1992. I need that 1954 one. Because, see, they watered shit down. They reprinted stuff and took some stuff out. That's why I tell y'all the older books are the best books. Because that was before we was even reading. Because we was in Jim Crow. We was in Willie Lynch. We was still enslaved, really in the mind. So all that information was flooding out there. But it wasn't that our parents had any. They didn't have time to read. They didn't know no better. Okay? So it was first in 1954. That's that book I want right there, that one. All right, and then First Africa World Press Edition, 1992. So that's like what? What is that? 30? What is that? 40 years? You can bet they took some shit out. You can bet they took some shit out. I believe me and a spiritual brother was talking about him one while back. He was the one I believe they let in to read back then the certain texts, kind of like how Billy Carson says he does now, right? He read all the text. They got gatekeepers. They only allowed to put out certain information, even if they do let them read what everybody else can't see. When y'all go to Egypt, you again controlling the narrative. Let me go back. Let me go back. Controlling the narrative. They gonna pick a few scholars out of the black community. And they're going to let a few scholars see the strolls, right? They may get the privy information to see the ones that nobody has seen before. But they're not going to still tell you the ones. They're not going to give you the information is what I'm saying. You're going to have to tap into that scroll inside of you, though. You're going to have to tap in that Akashic record inside of you. Because that is everybody's, right? you can get it without even going to Africa is what I'm telling you. So, but you got to tap into it to get it. That time space, that space and time, right? That divinity within yourself to get it. You don't have to go to Africa because, and again, you can go to Africa, but when you go to Africa, you notice the control. You going to see this, you going to see this, you going to see this, and you taking your ass back up out of there. And you not going to see this, and you not going to see this, and you not going to see this. Y'all still being controlled as to what you can see. It's still mind control. It's still mind control because they're not letting you see what Billy Carson claims he saw, right? They only showing everybody the same thing. Everybody that go to Africa take what? The same motherfucking picture. The same picture, just with different people in it. And it's not all because, oh, the pyramid about to crumble the fuck down. It's not all because, oh, it's they're working on it. They're upgrading. Yeah, they're upgrading it all right. They probably changing it like they changed the ones y'all seeing now. Because I had a figure in it like, let me tell y'all, I was watching a documentary when I used to have cable. When like back in the day when oh Lord, he right there. I ain't even got look, he right there. You can't even make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. This is exactly where I was going with it. I saw a documentary years ago back in 2012, around somewhere back then, because I ain't had cable since then, right? My daughter got the Netflix, but I don't watch TV. I've been stopped over probably 10 years ago watching TV. So the pyramids used to have, you see that erectus right there? That phallic right there? The pyramids used to have that on there and they repainted them. Because on the documentary, I'm digressing a little bit. Because when people's children, this is what they claim they said in the documentary, when little girls and boys would go in the pyramids and see it, they would see Mandingo right here sticking out and be wondering, what is that, mama? What is that? Right? So they redid the pyramids and took that off. They got people to paint on them, which is why y'all see light Egyptians today. They weren't light. They weren't white. Okay? They weren't white. But that's why it gets lighter, lighter, lighter. And you remember when they yeah, Bob Marley is 420, but it's somebody else 422. Well, it's Luther, Bob Marley, and AD. Well, AH. AH. Okay, when you think about the Jewish Holocaust, AH, okay, his birthday is 422. So, Luther Vandross, and yes, Bob Marley wasn't, no, Bob Marley's birthday is not 420, I don't think. I think he just represented the 420, if I'm not mistaken. So, but again, they removed all those drawings with the phallic symbol sticking out of the pictures and redid it because little children was going through with their moms and stuff like that, right? So just Google it. You'll see who 420 is. No, just Google it. You'll see who 420 is. Represented 420, right? One love, right? So that, and it's funny because I haven't used these since we did a reading like a week or two, and that actually came out, but then it's still right there, so you know that's the truth right there. So if you go back and really study, you will find that they paid people or got people to resurface and change it so you wouldn't know, and anybody could find that. So like I said, this is the more, I think, updated version. It'll do. But I want that old one though. I want that. I want to see. Again, Dr. Muetta Ashby, right? Over 60, over books, Healing the Criminal Heart. So Healing the Criminal Heart he got the big ones I had last night, but I took them back already. And that's why Spirit said, get some more. And I was like, I'm done with that. I don't even want to, I'm just going to show y'all. If you want them, you want them. If you don't, keep strolling. All right. This is not all, but this is like the ones I fed, Spirit guide me to show y'all. Introduction, ancient Egyptian philosophy. I can't even talk. Yoga and spiritual redemption through the virtue of mystic religion. Right? Healing the criminal heart. The criminal thought, the heart, right? The gateway. You can't ascend till you cleanse the heart. You can't elevate until you cleanse the heart. You can't do nothing until you purge the heart, right? Till you get out all your ancestors' pain and trauma that has passed on to you, to purge the bloodline, to clean the bloodline up. So if they cycle back around, they have a better life. They have a better journey or passage, right? If they want to come back and enjoy the physical body again. You see what I'm saying? So building generational wealth and building generational wealth and business and finance and economics and all that stuff is very important. So y'all can just stop with that. Oh, it's the devil. No, it's no. What's the devil is your ass is broke. And it not only you broke in the physical, you broke in the spiritual. Now, how are you broke in the spiritual? Because you won't read. You're broke in the spiritual. And if you broke in the spiritual, you're going to be broke in the what? Material. Right? Because we're spirit first, then we're material. Then we're matter. We're spirit first, but then we're matter. We're spirit first, but then we're matter. We're spirit realm first, then we're matter. So what is up here spiritually, thought, imagination, you're going to manifest here. So that's why I had to show y'all. So you get it. This is the spirit realm. This is the material realm. That's why what you think can happen here. If you think you sick up here, you're going to be sick in your body. So you got to learn how to be wealthy up here so you can be wealthy materially. Right? And if you're wealthy up here, naturally, you'll become what? That book. Richest man or woman in what? Babylon. Babylon. This is the only financial book I brought out. And this is what I was like, I don't know why you want me to bring this one out, but hey, the Bible of financial freedom. So you got to erase that poverty mindset that passed on to us by the way of the lifestyle that our ancestors had. Scuffling for pennies, pinching pennies, robbing Peter to pay Paul. All of those is poverty mindsets, limitations. That's all that is. And you got to break those chains. Not feeling worthy enough, being talked down as a people in society, going through the back door of a restaurant, drinking at the colored people water fountain. See, all that played into what we all manifesting today. We're that material. We're that reproduction. We're their offspring. So if the offspring don't get a brain and a backbone and a spine, then what? They gonna teach their children the same way of life, the same lifestyle, right? You see what I'm saying? So again, that's just one there. And then let me see. Robin Walker got that big book like when we were I'm gonna have to go back. This is other book. If you want to learn early African history, start here. See? By Robin Walker. He has a few books too. So if you want to start early, start here. So you have to, and it's again a toilet read. It's like you can read it sitting on the toilet while you're waiting. These little books I love because you can just be skimming through these little books and find valuable information about yourself, about your people, about your tribe, right? You can go anywhere. The best thing about books is you can go anywhere around the world and not go anywhere around the world. That is the most, your imagination can take you around the world, y'all. Your imagination can bring the world to you. Y'all just got to be afraid, stop being afraid to use it. Because if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And if you don't got control of it, somebody else going to get control of it and use it for, again, their benefit, their dollar marks, for their profits, right? That's why they taught you to go to school, so you can go to that corporation and be their corporate slave, okay? That's what y'all got to understand. And I'm speaking terms so you quite understand what I'm talking about. And now they give the slave a little bit of room, and y'all think y'all free, but you ain't out of the woods yet. You're not out of the woods yet. Just because they let you off the corporation, just because they let you off to make your own money, you're not out of it yet, because while you're making your own money, what are they doing? They're changing the laws. So you're still enslaved. Because why? You don't know how to invest. Y'all don't know how to make more with the more or the less you got. You're not putting it in residual, passive, disposable, stocks, this, that. You're just spending it back to them. Breaking generational trauma. Exactly. Our brain is so powerful. Yes, it is, Dora. So it's not the wealth thing. That's me studying the wealthy. It's not how much money you make. It's what you do with your money that counts. So if y'all write that down and put that on the wall somewhere, it's not how much money I make. It's what I do with my money that counts. Money is a tool. Use it wisely, right? Money is a tool. Use it wisely, right? It's a game. Money is a game. Money is a tool. Use it wisely. It's not how much you make. Don't nobody care how much you make. It's what are you investing in it to get residual, to turn over more, to live off interest, to live off the gains, to put it into this, to put it into this, to put it into this, right? Create your future with your future. Yep. Don't make your future with your past. Ooh, I think y'all better write that down. Jordan, Kelsey. Whoa, if that was not it. Oh, thank you for that one. Thank you. Oh, look at here. I need to write that one. I see where my paper at. I wrote something down yesterday, didn't I? Let me write that one down too. Let me write that one down. I love it. Boy, them bars is on. Them bars, baby. Them bars. Them bars. Create. Y'all need to write that down. Create your, because that, see, y'all need these little reminders so you'll be in the right state of action, right? Create your future with your future. That was powerful. Don't make your future with your past. Boy, boy, Jordan, Kelsey. I'm putting your name on that one because that's where I heard it from. But I'm literally, y'all see what that said? You see what that said? You see what that said? Don't create. Where that one from yesterday I wrote down. I don't even know where it went. It's up here somewhere, y'all. It's somewhere. I don't even know where I did with it. It's floating around here on one of these papers. But anywho, that was genius. That was divine timing. So that could serve as a little Post-it note on y'all refrigerator. So until you these little things is how y'all program y'all mind to get out of that poverty mindset. Little stuff like that, you may think it don't go a long way, but it stretches very long. It reaches very far and wide. Because the more you see it, you will start subliminally retraining your subconscious to get out of that poverty mindset and start taking back control over your future by taking control over your now and living in the now and correcting certain behaviors that are not beneficial to y'all, that are stripping y'all away from being prosperous and from being an abundant people and from being a productive people, right? No matter what your race is, right? So create your future with your future. Don't make your future with your past. All the stuff I've been saying. All the stuff I've been saying. You got to override your past. Y'all got to override your programming of the past. And that's all it's about. You got to override your program of the past to tap into that abundance, to tap into that prosperity, right? So this book is one, right? Robin Walker, he has this big ass thick one like this. That might be a little bit intimidating for some of y'all that don't read, but I was gonna go back there and get it. So that's one right there. Then you got Baba Laela Africa. No, it's just not his. The other one was his. You got this also, The Light from Ancient Africa, right? There's the sun, Akhenaten. I believe that's Akhenaten, or that's, yeah. So again, getting them rays that are sunlight, this is symbolic of we need to get our sun. That's our vitamin D. That's the life-giving source, right? To our planet. Well, what is our planet? What is our planet? See, y'all, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. So I go out. Okay. So if you look at this just from looking at this, you can decode this just from looking like this. This is your life-giving source, the sun. S-U-N, not S-O-N. S-U-N, right? So what it's saying, give all praises to the Most High. Go get your sun. Go get your vitamin D, right? The sun, knowledge, and information. Exactly. So again, but what is your planet? Not just Mother Earth, like we was talking about yesterday. Your body is your planet. Go get your amount of vitamin D, sun, every day. Get some sun on your skin. Get some, absorb those UV rays, that technology, that light technology into your body. That's your planet. That's your planet. Into your eye, into your third eye. Sun gaze, right? Get some sun, whatever is required for you as according to your skin tone, because we know some of y'all can't go out there too long. You might get sunburned. But my son even gets sunburned, and he dark as I don't know what. But it just get some amount of sunlight on your earth. You will get the downloads, you will get the information, you will get the knowledge that you need just by getting in nature and getting the sun. Gaia, Mother Earth, Mother God, Mother Nature is going to ground you, right? She can remove so much debris off of you just from being in nature. And then you got the sun on you, giving you source, giving life, power, right? Activation, right? Man, the downloads. What? The downloads. Sun gazing, star gazing, moon gazing, right? Wow. You know what I'm saying? And then absorbing the vegetables that what? Get the sun. Because when you're eating vegetables that's not grown in a hothouse, and what you call them little, whatever you call them, a thing inside, they're getting that same source from the sun. Because it's being infused in grass, in the gardens, in the greens, in the vegetation, the vegetables, right? That's why they don't want us growing our own gardens. They want to control, because that shit is a lot of these vegetables is in a fucking warehouse being grown inside with no goddamn sun, which is why you look on the back of shit and it don't have no vitamin D. And we're what? Vitamin D deficient. That's why they've taken that out and grew it inside in a hothouse. Hey, babe, in a warehouse, and then you ain't got no vitamins D in your stuff. Nothing has vitamin D. You can look at every back of something. That bitch is stripped clean. And y'all wonder why y'all got vitamin D. Then you sit in the house and you sit in the corporate offices and you ain't got no fucking windows, not even some sunlight coming in that bitch. And therefore you get depleted of your vitamin D. It's too hot out there. I don't like sweating. I got makeup on. My makeup gonna run. But you see why I ain't got that shit on? Because I ain't fucking finna be doing all that. I'm not going to be patting shit on this motherfucker. Give me all of it. Give me all them rays, bitch. I'm going to take them off. Y'all don't want them. I'm going to get them. That's all right. I'm gonna get my goddamn son. Ain't nothing gonna be in the fucking way. Ain't nothing going directly in there. Right? It's gonna go directly in there. I ain't stopping it. What I'm gonna block it for? What I'm gonna block it for? It can hit the hair. It can shrink the hair like it do. I don't care. As a matter of fact, I ain't combed my hair this morning, but oh well. But anywho, because I was just getting up, like I was trying to have my coffee and journal, and then Spirit was like, get the books. I'm like, get the books. I'm done. But see, we learn a lot when we dialogue and we sit down and we share information. Because again, a little bitty toilet read. I love to call these toilet reads because you can finish them up so quickly, right? So again, light from Africa, and you see he is not getting worship, he's absorbing. And your hands, if you don't know, easy absorption through your hands. The thinnest layer to get sun in is to put your palms up in the sun. For those that don't know, now you know. Is lay and get your bottom of your feet, your soles, the back of your hands. Which is why, where you see, and I'm not being racist or anything, but what you see white people do a lot. They lay out in the sun at the pool, don't they? And they go what? Over like this on their back, and they turn over and get the back of their heels, the soles of their feet in the sun and get a tan. They get their daily dose of what? Vitamin D. What is wrong with you though? What is wrong with you, brown people, black people, right? So knowing is half the battle. So get your sun. That's upgrade from the universe. That's coming from the cosmos. That's that, like she said, knowledge and information. Data. Detoxifying. It's detoxifying. It's better than a sauna. It's better than a sauna. And then you out in nature. So go sit in you ain't gotta be in a, if you self-conscious about your body, if you're self-conscious about your body, you don't have to be in a bathing suit to go sit by the pool and have your hands out, read a book, or turn over on your back. You can cover up your body. It's no reason for us to be vitamin D deficient, though, is what I'm saying, when we got a sun. It's no reason for us to be on D3. It's no reason for us to take K2. Eat your vegetables. You will get your K2. Okay? You will get your dark green leafy vegetables will give you your K2. The sun will give you that vitamin D. You see what I'm saying? You can't you can't sun all the time. Only the rays, that pass between 12p and 2p. Right? But guess what? Will benefit you. But guess what? Guess what? Where you at that time? Your ass at work. But guess what? Where your ass at work. That's lunch break. But guess what? You ain't out there walking in the sun. You going straight to get you something to eat because I got to rush back and I got to clock in and I only got 30 minutes or I only got an hour. So they got you at the most important time of the day when you cannot get that sun. They still got y'all. They still got you. They still got you. They still got you. Right? Because they're controlling when you can get the sun. Right? I get my rays whenever. I do too. I get mine whenever I feel like it. They work for me. They work for me. But yeah, I get what he's saying. That's the highest point. The highest point. The sun is in the sky. That's why Muslims pray around that time. But that's the highest point. That's why you have church around that time. That's the highest point. That's the highest point. The sun is at the top, at the center there. So that's why everything is centered around noon. Either an hour or two before or an hour or two after. So you can be like from 10 to 2, right? Sun gaze, from sun up to sundown. You can you can sun gaze from sun up to sundown. You can. You can if you want to. So cut that whole light on. Cut that light on. All right. So again, that image right there is worth 1,000 words. A picture worth 1,000 words. They think that we worship the sun. It wasn't about worshiping the sun. See, that's people's low mentality. They low intellect, that they think we were sun worshipers. We were worshiping some foreign. That's not what that was. That was us getting our sun at the most vital points in the body. I got a Tao book back there, Taoism. We talked about that yesterday, right? About Taoism. That's why I said I studied. That was that quote I wrote down, but I don't know where I wrote it at. Somewhere. I think it was Taoism that guy put down there. But anywho, you can go and, you can, yeah, your dream, you're going to get downloads. Yeah, you'll get downloads. Anytime you sun gaze, you're going to get downloads. But you got to know that you got to be so tapped in, like I know when it comes, I know where it comes from. It's just something you're going to know. You're just going to know. You're going to know it's not, okay, if you sun gaze enough and you used to sun gazing, and you're going to know that information came from the sun. You're going to be able to distinguish where it came from. You're going to know. Because I know every time if I sun gaze, I'm expecting to know something. It may come the next day, it may come later that week, but I'm going to know when it comes. I'm saying that's my download. That's straight from the Most High, from the sun, right? So you're going to know when the difference between you getting just, information dumped in you, because we all consciously connected. So your thought, you can be on the same frequency as somebody else, thinking the same thing across the world like that. But you're going to know this is something else. You see what I'm saying? You're going to know this is out of this world type stuff. This is not even connected to the consciousness. This is something else, right? That's getting downloaded. Very enlightening information too, by the way. Very, 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 very enlightening information. So this is getting that sun, and you see them hands is up. Offering the sun. Offering to the sun, right? Offering the sun. Getting your hands, holding your hands up or holding them out. And then getting the soles of the feet. Then you got grounding, right? Earthing, walking barefooted in the grass, in the dirt, grounding, pulling that 70-30 negative, positive, right? Pulling them toxins out. Every time I ground, the next day I'm taking a good poop. Like it never fails. It never fails. If y'all don't think that Mother Nature really removes toxins, that grounding can remove toxins too, baby, when you live in a good life, it works like a laxative. It works like a laxative. Like every time I ground, it don't matter if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour. Shoot, I get to go get a good bowel movement the next day or so. And I can tell, I'll be like, thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you. All right. No laxative needed. No laxative needed. Just nature. Just nature is all you need. Just nature. Stop running up in here. Throw y'all little butt back there. It's too early to be all this energy. You see what I'm saying? It says, I don't know about that. I don't know about us having the only M in our hand. I ain't came across nothing like that. That just have to do with your journey. I don't know if we the only ones that have M's in our hands or not. I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never read nothing like that either. I don't know that that's specific to a different race or different people, or by us being in, well, I know my palms have it, yeah. But I'm just saying, I don't know that that's, I ain't seen all people's hands is what I'm telling you. So I can't say that I ain't seen somebody's hands from outside of Turtle Island here, T. Mari, that don't have an M, because I ain't seen all people. So I can't answer that. I ain't never read nothing like that. But I'm not saying it's not true, but I ain't read it. I can't confirm it. All right. So another one, our famous Black Wall Street. Right? We know it in Greenwood, Oklahoma, but before it was in North Carolina. We got little Black Wall Streets everywhere popping up now in the Black community, hopefully, but it's still a little slow and sluggish at this point, right? So This is when we were prosperous. This is when we were abundant. This is when we were, again, Robin Walker. This is Robin Walker's book again. So this is when, and again, small read, tell you about your history, right? When everything was prosperous in our communities until they bombed it, right? They didn't like it. They didn't like we were prospering and we were abundant. And let me tell you, I took, when my daughter graduated basic training, right, from the Army. Hey, quiet, from the Army. And I said, I had always, when I started reading up on spirituality and, you know, getting really full into it, I heard about this, right? So I knew because I started seeing it on, so Spirit always just give you stuff premature, right? And you got to log it, right? And so I said, oh, I want to go there. And so when she graduated from basic training, I said, I don't care what we're doing. Because we had to drive to Fort Leonard Wood. Hey, stop fussing. Hey, stop, y'all. And so she graduated from Fort Leonard Wood in St. Louis, Missouri. And so when she graduated, I said, I don't care what we do. We went there for graduation. I said, I don't care what we do, but when we come back, we taking a detour to hit to this. So we all detoured and went there, right? We went there and saw it because I said, I got to see this for myself, right? I got to see this for myself. So we went there back in 2016, but in 2012 and 2013, I always wanted to go see it. But look how long it took. It took another 3 years before I got there. And so we stopped at the Greenwood, the Black Wall Street in Oklahoma, in Tulsa, Oklahoma. When we came back, boy, did we learn a lot. Boy, did my children learn a lot. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Boy, did we learn a lot. Lord, have mercy. We got to talk to the people in the place, saw the plaque with the money they never got today. Really what pissed me off when I got there was that university that sit right behind that motherfucker. That's what pissed me off the most, right? OU or whatever, Oklahoma, whatever it is, one of them universities. And I said, wait a minute, we got a university back here, but ain't nobody paid these descendants yet. But we got a university making all this money, and then they got a plaque of everybody that got harmed or was a part of that, right? On a big old plaque, some millions of dollars owed to this day. If I believe the date was June 16th, 1921, or just June 1921. So we talked to the people in the thing. And so, and he was giving us a little, because he was like the little janitor person was up in there. He was just doing little stuff, right, in the Greenwood Culture Center is what it's called. And so we sat there, and I'm nosy Rosie, I wants to know. So I'm going to ask the damn question. So that's why y'all got to get used to asking questions, because then if you ask questions, you're going to find that key, that answer. So don't be scared to ask questions. And so I was like, he was telling us, like, I was like, first thing, we parked down the street, we walked across, all of a sudden you start seeing like this, like the stars in California, you start seeing all these plaques on the sidewalk. And I'm sitting up there like they little steps, right? They little patches like this. What was here? What was here? What was here? So then I'm looking at what's there now. Oh, then I really get fucking mad because it ain't us. And so now I'm like, look up what's there. Go to another one, look up what's there. I said, oh, hell no. I didn't know whether to be happy or mad. I was hot. I was like, and then across the street, same damn thing. Plaques, look up. Ain't none of our businesses. Plaque, look up. A theater, a newspaper, a cleaner, look up. Ain't none of us right there. I said, hold up. I said, hold the hell up. And these people ain't got paid. And these people ain't got paid to this day. The descendants ain't got paid to this day. So okay, I'm gonna get over that a little bit. I'm gonna be mad. See, you find out shit, you get really pissed sometimes, you know, because you know now. I know more now. I knew more. If I'd have went when the thing is, if I'd have went when I wanted to, I wouldn't have been further in my journey to not be fucking pissed off, beyond controllable, right? I wouldn't have been that. I wouldn't have been like. It'd have been a different type of pissed off. It's a pissed off seeing that this was ours, that they bombed, and then to see that we still ain't right there no more. And so again, so I said, okay, so we looking, we talking to the man, he's a black man, because he helps the center out. And he was like, I was like, explain to us what happened. You know, like I want to hear it from somebody's mouth. So across the tracks was them, and across the tracks was us. And we wasn't allowed across the tracks where they were. And it's like 3,500 blocks. Let me see. 35, I don't want to quote y'all wrong because it's in here. 1912. Wait a minute, let me find out. I gotta find out. Yeah, it was 1834 to 1921, so I was right on the year. The evolution of Black Tulsa, 1834 to 1921, right? I think he said 30, it was either 3,500 homes or 35, it had 2 doctors. Tulsa itself contained offices for 126 oil companies. Its population was 18,182 people. 10% of the population. This was in 1910, right? It was like the little Africa, right? But that wasn't the first little black Tulsa. I'm trying to find the blocks that we went. I want to say he said 35. We had 13 churches, right? We had, I'm skimming. By 1921, the black population now numbered 11,000 people out of a total of 98,874. They had a black public library, 2 black public schools, Booker T and Paul Lawrence Dunbar. 3/4 of the black children of school age were now in school. Tulsa had the 2nd lowest black illiteracy rate of any country in Oklahoma. Like, this book is so enlightening, all right? I'm trying to find where the blocks was, because he was telling us, but I don't want to say it wrong. They had Black Tulsa also had 1 shop selling feed and grain. We had our own funeral home. We had our own cleaner, our own movie theater, our own newspaper stand. We had every shoe repair. We had all that, right? So, because we hairdressers, all that, hair printer, all that, tailors, all that, jewelry, 15 physicians, you know, surgeons, 2 photographers, all that's on the plaque if you ever go. All that is sitting down at hotel. We had it all, right? We had it all. What it was is we were prospering without them. That's what did it. We were self-thriving community prospering without them, and they the ones separated it. They separated it, and then we're thriving on the other side of the track because we couldn't go over to the other side, so we stayed on our side and started thriving without them, right? So again, that calls for, now my question was, who let them motherfucking planes up there? And who had access to that navigation system to let them get away with that and they not go there and shoot them bitches down? So that tell you who did it, right? That tells you who did it. So because why would you we done had wars, we know we had jets and planes and we had an army. Why would they let them do that to a black community that was thriving, that you separated, that you did that? that you didn't want to do business with us, and you didn't want us on your side of your town, on the side of your tracks, and then get mad because we thriving. And that's why any little Africa set up today, they'll fuck it up. They'll fuck it up because we will thrive. So now you know why we can't congregate on jobs together. If you ever go back to corporate, when I was in corporate, they never like to see us together talking. They never want us to take a lunch together. They never want us to get, be friends together, because guess what? That right there. So they got to infiltrate, right? They got to infiltrate to keep you separate, because when you come together, you are powerful. So if they keep you separate with politics, with religion, with this and that and all other kind of stuff, you will never know your power. You will never understand the power that you hold, the black buying power that holds this damn whole fucking world together, right? You will never know it. So happy Black History Month, 365, 24/7, 366, 25, 8 days a week. Okay. So you will never know it. You will never know it because you're not shown this in history. You're not talked about this in public school system. This is stuff that if you went to a public school, you would have to be a parent that teach your children this at home on downtime. On downtime. You see what I'm saying? And it's not about racism. I don't give, like, it is, but it ain't. It's not that serious. It's about you learning, though. It's about your education, though. Right? It's about you have a right to know. But you're not controlling the public system. So if you're not, again, confirmation. If you're not controlling the public system and what your children know, then you're going to just raise a bunch of more children that what? Don't know. That's going to be enslaved to the system. Right? And they'll never know their greatness. And they'll live in poverty for 20 more, 50 more generations because y'all not teaching them at home. You're not saying, look, read this, son. That's why I'm showing you the littlest ones about yourself. Look how powerful of a people we are, right? We've accomplished great things out there. Now, of course, if you're not ready, you can't force them. So don't go try to force these books down your children's mouth. Don't even, you know what I'm saying? Don't force them down nobody's mouth, because that's not what that's about. This is about y'all that's waking up in spirituality, but y'all don't know what to read, and y'all don't know. See, one reading will go to another reading. Because like I said, he got about 3 or 4. I got 3 or 4 of his books. And so when I saw him, his other books. When I saw another one, his other books. So it's going to start connecting dots. You're going to find, once you got one thing to read, you're going to have many things to read. Because the knowledge is endless. The data is endless. The information is endless. The truth is endless. Right? The black hole is deep. So again, get a book and then it'll lead you to the other books. Get a book and it'll lead you to another book. Get a book and it'll lead you if you're interested in what the book says, right? You don't have to get any of these books, but I'm just showing you, you have to start in order for spirit to step in and start guiding y'all on the spiritual journey to what y'all want to know, because y'all already, if you think about it, had these questions. That's why I had to get other books, because y'all had these questions, and Spirit was like, get some more books. And I'm like, I just was going to do that one thing for Black History. I wasn't going to get up in this morning and do it again, but I got to be obedient. And that's all. I'm just giving y'all some material if you're on that spiritual journey and you want to understand yourself and understand, why are our people oppressed? Then you can see why our people is oppressed. And you don't have to listen to Kem say it. You don't have to listen to somebody else say it. You don't have to take somebody else's word. You can read the material for yourself. Because why would I gatekeep information that's going to help you on your journey? There's no need for me to gatekeep. It ain't going to benefit me if I gatekeep it. It ain't even going to benefit you if I gatekeep it. See what I'm saying? It'll hold you down. It'll hold you back if it don't do nothing else. But why the hell would I want to do that? Right? It hurts me to see our people down. It hurts me to see our people oppressed. It hurts any spiritual person that's truly spiritual to see their people oppressed. to see anybody oppressed, because we all got oppressed people in our nationality, right? So, and it's just, the time is up. Like, you can't keep trying to patch it together when it keeps falling apart. And you patch it together and it falls apart again. And we patch it together and we fall apart again. That means the system is breaking. The Babylons is falling. And they trying to patch that bitch together. They trying to keep that motherfucker together. And now, how they gonna keep it together? Take this stuff out of whatever little history they got out of the school system. And then while they bog down on what's being taken out, we're gonna be over here changing it for the next round. We're gonna be over here signing executive orders right in their face. We're gonna be over here starting wars over across seas, so they don't start figuring it out that we over here changing this motherfucker, because we already know this bitch is busting at the seams, and we got one little string and it's cracking. It's split. So we know this motherfucker about to fall apart. So we better hurry up and get some shit in place to protect what? Our interests. To protect our benefit. And y'all get hung down on all these entertainers and all this bullshit and all this war and shit. You ought to know they over here switching up some shit. Because that's how they do. They got to throw a bomb over here and go do something over here. They got to distract you over here, so they going to be over here fucking around doing some other shit. And then motherfuckers want to take a break out of the goddamn Capitol. Bitch, you ain't did no work. You don't need a vacation. You need to be out of there permanently. But you don't need no goddamn vacation on our money, because you ain't done shit. Again, wake up. Wake up. Like you said on, was it Friday or something? Wake up, 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 wake up. Who was that? That was Spike Lee. On one of them movies, I think, back when. Wake up, 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 whatever the name of it was. Wake up. Wake up. It's painful to wake up. Yes, it is. But if you already woke, then start studying. Start investing, so you have something to teach your children, no matter what color you are. Have something, because this here is pertinent to everybody. The sun is. The sun is significant to everybody. Like, this ain't no discriminating thing, no more than y'all say, well, we can stay out longer than y'all. Y'all can stay out longer than us, and y'all see that as discriminatory by our Most High, because we get enriched with so much great talent. And we get enriched with being out in the sun, because we're sun people. We're children of the sun. So we're children of abundance naturally. We're children of royalty naturally. So that kind of stings the little people sometimes. And that would be the only reason why I could say that we were a favored people of the Most High. We were a blessed people of the Most High, is because we naturally excel to greatness. What would excel to greatness be? Abundance. The sun. We excel to greatness. So, and a lot of people would feel like that's inferiority or seniority or whatever, superiority or whatever you want to call it, because they can only do it for a little amount of time without getting blisters, without burning, without getting having to put all that suntan, or y'all get cancer, skin cancer, and we typically don't. Right? So we can't help the natural order of the universe, and nobody can change the natural order of the universe. It is what it is. It is what it is. So that's how our Creator endowed us to be. We can't change that. So what they did to change that was change everything around that, right? To not benefit us in no way. By doing what? Changing what? The law of nature. By changing the laws of nature. By changing the tribal, the order of nature, right? The tribes of nature, right? To put us at the bottom and to put them at the top, right? Now, take what you will with that. 94:16 up there on the clock. A little about an hour and what, 20, 15 minutes? Hour, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. So again, that's Black history you won't catch in the school. And even though I think we might have heard something about about Black Wall Street when we was in school, but not like this book. Not like this book here. Not like this book here. So it breaks down with it. And if you ever get a trip, you ever take a trip to Tulsa, Oklahoma, visit that center. Visit that. It'll blow your mind, that center. It will blow your mind. It's like breathtaking to see. And the little church there is there too. The Oklahoma, the college, not the college, the university is back there, right? Profiting off of that land, because it's on the side where the center is. It's right behind it, right? So you will see all of that. And Michael Jackson family had a funeral home there too. So Michael Jackson was even connected. They got all the pictures of everything on the wall in there. Like all these little pictures like this in the book, they got all that. They got all that in there on the wall in the center. All that. You got pictures of everybody's business and stuff like that. So even Michael Jackson's funeral home, we had a North Carolina mutual life insurance company, right? Moved into the Victorian style home in Fayetteville Street, Sugar Hill, Haiti neighborhood, Durham, where well-to-do blacks lived. So we had everything that y'all see out here today. State Farm, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Like, I want to roll my goddamn eyes, and I just did. Like literally want to roll my damn eyes. Like, we had our own goddamn insurance company, right? Ran by families, like literally. Y'all need to really take a look at that. You really do. You really do. You really do. You know, and feel like, and see how you can, prosper your family now. What you can do to benefit your family now. What you can do to change that. We probably won't be able to congregate like that ever again, because they know what's going to come out of that when we do. That's why every time they like to try to break that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And keep y'all separated, keep y'all fighting each other. Because if they keep you fighting each other, you won't be standing together. If they keep the fists separated like this is what they got, you will never be this, right? You'll never be this right here, solidarity. You will never walk in solidarity because they got y'all divided like this. From everywhere across the board, everywhere across the world, right? So even down to religion, to politics, they got us separated and divided. Even down to neighborhoods, ghettos, right? Subdivisions and stuff. This is when they bombed it. That church still stands, by the way. So you will see the church that got bombs, right? And the little people that got killed and stuff in the church. So that was when they bombed everything right there. So you got to ask how they get up there and how they get away with it and how they not see that plane doing it. And from the first boom, why wasn't anybody dispatched? Didn't anybody say, what's going on? Why are they doing this? What's going on? We need to get some fighters up there. We need to stop whoever this is. You didn't think they know what side of the track they was on? Did y'all really think they didn't know what side of the track they was on? They knew exactly what side of the track they was on. They knew exactly what side they tracked. Their side didn't even get touched. Their side didn't get touched across the tracks. But our side got touched. I don't see black folks with planes, did you, back then? Black folks didn't own planes. We don't have own planes now. So who you think was doing it? Who you think did it? We didn't have planes. Huh? Yeah, somewhere up under that book. Can you put these on my bed? Look under there. It's under. Wait a minute. It's gonna be here. You finna use my sticky notes up? There's the other ones there. For your sock. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, the aftermath. It is known that 120. Oh, this might be what I was looking for. It is known that 120 blacks were buried following the assault. In addition, numerous black corpses were piled onto trucks and driven away. It is said that other blacks were burned in mass graves and other bodies were dumped in the Arkansas River. The Red Cross estimated that 300 people died. It is thought that perhaps 50 members of the enemy also died in the assault. Hospital and Red Cross records show that almost 1,000 people were treated. However, many whites refused medical assistance, lest they be identified as the rioters. So they went without treatment because they didn't want to be known that they was a part of the ambush, right? The massacre. Because that's really what it was. All right. It was found that special officers in the police were ringleaders in the killings. John Gustafson, police chief of Tulsa, was found guilty of neglect and conspiracy and was ousted on June 30, 1921. $4 million worth of property was destroyed, the equivalent of 1,256 properties. Another way of looking at this figure is also 30 to 40 blocks. That's what it was. It was 30 to 40 blocks that we were on. It might be even more than that. It seemed like I hear 3,500 for something. It says, for example, Emma Gurley, a black Tulsan whose family owned the Gurley Hotel, filed a claim for losses in excess of $150,000. Now that was a lot back then, but when you look at that plaque, it was up in the billions, I believe. I got pictures of it somewhere on Facebook. I got pictures of it because I took pictures of it. So it got to come up on my memory, and it may come up on my memory now that I'm talking about Tulsa, Oklahoma pictures. So I'm talking so they'll hear it, so they'll bring it up. So they may bring it up and I'll share it. But I posted it. It was very a well worthwhile trip there. It says race riot or race war. That was a war, of course. We know that was a massacre. So, because that was the only ones that, like I said, there's another view. So, like I said, who had planes? Who had planes, y'all? Who had planes back then? We didn't. We didn't. We didn't have planes. 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 If you weak, this book ain't for you. That's all I'm gonna say. If you weak, this book ain't for you. This book ain't for you. So, we had so much there. And like I said, everybody that was there has a plaque on both sides of the street that you can go down, and see what business was in that community that it comprised of, right? So this is just the rise and fall of Black Wall Street, Robin Walker, the 7 key empowerment principles. So again, I don't know where this thing come from. Maybe they put this in the book when I bought it. Somebody stuck this in here. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what that is. But anyway, we're going to put that back up in there. That's Black history they don't teach you in public schools, right? Let me go get that Robin Walker book for y'all. So y'all can see that one. Casey, who you fussing at? Who you fussing at, Casey? Casey, who you fussing at? Or that? Who you fussing at? Y'all stop and play right. Black history, y'all. That's enough.
Can I have a snack?
Ask your mama. All right. Well, wait till she come out. Wait till she come out. Now, this the biggie one. This ain't a toilet read. It might be a toilet read broken up into pieces, but this one is the Robin Walker again. Like, that was like 3 books, I think, that I pulled out. So when we ruled, so that's the more thicker one, right? So that's one too, and it's got the different stuff in it about Africa, the pyramids and stuff like that. All the history, right? When we ruled, right? Introduction by Runico, like we lost him. Like I think it's been this scholar here. It been about, I don't think it was, did he go before Baba Laila Africa or after? It might be about, I'm gonna say somewhere between 3 and 5 years, maybe. Maybe time been flying so fast, so this could have been, he could have passed like 3 years ago, somewhere around there. Don't quote me. But he's no longer with us. He's an ancestor now. But he has a lot of material out. Him right there, another scholar of ours. He has a lot of stuff out there, education out there for y'all. Rashidi, Baba Rashidi, now an ancestor of us. They did the work for us. They did the leg work. So the only thing y'all asked to do is read, because they did all the travels for you. He brought us all the material, all the stuff, all the homework. And these are, like, you see some black women, a lot of black men, right, that did the legwork, that did the knowledge, and y'all just want to discredit them and be lazy and not even do no type of honor to them by reading the information that they did to give it to you. So you don't even have to go to Africa. Like I said, you can travel around the world just from reading books, right? Like I said, right? And so, check there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Again, so let me set that out there for me. Set that out there for me. Let's go. Oh well. So again, there a lot of different educational West African coast, the black woman, Ethiopia, North Africa, couple little of those in there for y'all to learn about yourself, different little monuments and stuff like that in there, right? So medieval Nubia, southern Africa, the fall of Africa and the resistance. It's like a timeline, right? A different timeline. Indus Valley and Arabia, the afterword, some of the words in Hawaiian and Greek. So that's if y'all want to. You don't have to do anything, but. And then Queen Hatshepsut, like I was saying, Oprah, like the richest man in Babylon would be, it would be like an imitation, but not an imitation, but you would look at Elon Musk or you would look at Bill Gates, right? So Hatshepsut, you would look at Oprah, and then you would look at the other richest black woman. I think she's from Africa. And then Oprah, and then whoever else coming after Oprah, right? Might be Beyonce right about now, but she married. But Hatshepsut wasn't married. This was like a female king. I don't believe it's anything that I got of hers didn't say she had a spouse, but she could have. The Secrets of the Lost Queen, right? That's talking about her, right? More powerful. She was more powerful than Cleopatra and Nefertiti. So, all right, and then the woman that would be king, that's talking about her too. So her dynasty, what she got from the boy king, right? She was, I think, the auntie. She had to take over until he got of age, and they was pissed off. They was pissed off at her ass, you know, because she had to take over until he was able to take over, right? King Tut. So y'all got to read the history. You got to read the history. That's like if something happened to somebody royal lineage and the baby is so small that the baby can't make the decision, so the next one in charge would hold the throne until the baby got big enough to take the throne, to be able to govern the throne. But at the same time, learning while they're teaching them while they're doing it, but running it for them, right? So that's what she was. That's why she became the first female pharaoh, right? Everybody should know her. Everybody should know Queen Hatshepsut, pharaoh, first female pharaoh. So when you look at Oprah, that's what you're seeing, a female pharaoh. She got ownership, right? That's what I pick out women like that, right? Mary Kay Ashley could be one because she was wealthy, right? That she was by herself, right? So the woman who would be king, Cara Cooley, right? Ain't that big. Of course, you gotta use your own intuition. The Hatshepsut rise to power in ancient Egypt. Now you wonder why they don't want y'all to go back to Egypt. Because they don't want, like I said yesterday, they don't want y'all to know about yourself. That's why they don't want y'all to go back to ancient Egypt. Because you will see your great excellence. You will see your excellence. You will see how prosperous and abundant of a people you actually are. I ain't gonna say word because you still are. All right? You still are. All right? Because it's in you to be that. But you got to tap into it. And you got to do the work. You got to do the work. You got to do the work. You can't get around. Leave me alone, boy. You got to do the work. You got to do the work. All right? If y'all not going to do the work, then you're not doing you're doing yourself a dishonor to not do the work. And you can't get back. You can't get mad at nobody else that has done the work to educate themselves about themselves. And because you don't have that knowledge, you're intimidated. Well, that's not our problem. Because you got the same, you make money like we make money, you can buy books. The books are out there, and you're lucky they ask on Amazon or wherever y'all get them from. Because you think they want that out there. They don't care because guess what? They're making money. So that's the only reason why they're out there. Because if they wasn't getting nothing out there, shit, they sure the hell won't be available. Trust that. They don't care because they're making money. So they don't care. But you got to still go look for it, and you got to want it. And it's out there if you want it, but you got to go on a treasure hunt to find it. All right? Just like you got to go on a treasure hunt to find your talents inside yourself, the gifts that are left from your lineage inside of you. Whatever the Most High put inside you, you got to go hunting for it. You got to go dig it up. You got to go purge that heart chakra to get to the gold. That heart chakra is the gold. That heart chakra is your gold, is your abundance. Clean that heart chakra out, and I guarantee you, y'all will clean your life out. You'll clean up your life too, if you clean that heart chakra out. All right, hey, Master, Grandmaster, how you doing? All right, what?
The TV's not cutting on.
Cut the TV on then.
Well, it can't.
Because you ain't pointed at the thing. It's right there. It is. See, you wasn't pointing at it. There it is.
Oh.
It's sitting by that other remote. You got to point it at that for it to come on. All right. Oh, Lord, I got hot again. Whew, these hot flashes, boy. Lord, help us. Oh, I tell you, look at here. Bye, y'all. I hope that helps y'all. I hope y'all got a little bit of something. I just wanted to share some titles. If y'all want to get it, you good. You're good. Get it. You got it. Go from there. Happy Black History Month. 25, 8, 366. All right? All year long. Study yourself every day. All right. Peace. Love you. Peace and love to you too, Grandmaster. So again, y'all, that's just something and go with an open mind. Don't go with a closed mind. Don't be in it with a closed mind, y'all. You gotta have an open mind. Our black men and scholars and Bible teachers, master scholars have did the fucking legwork for y'all. All y'all gotta do is pick up the book, pay attention, and read. That's it. You can go all the way around the world that they went all the way around the world and did for you. All right? That they did all that legwork for you, all that referencing for you, brought all that knowledge to you in the form of a book. If you're ignorant this day and time, it's because you're choosing to be ignorant in this day and time. It's because you're choosing it. Ignorant is bliss. That's because y'all choosing it. So don't get mad at other people that choosing to know and you're choosing not to know. Just say, what you got? Where can I get a book? Where do I start? And y'all know I'm good about books because I got the book club over there. So go down my book club playlist and you'll see books. If something catch your eye, do a Kindle on it if they got it. You know, if you want to just test it out, do a Kindle, you know, and see if you want to get it. Kindle only going to show you so much, but it won't be the whole book, but it'll at least let you see what's in it. So thank y'all. Purification of the heart. That's right. It's about purification of the heart. We got to purify that heart and that mind, dude. We got to clean it out. We got to clean out what's in there. And it ain't an easy clean. It ain't nothing you can just, and that's it. It ain't no wipe and go. It ain't no wash and go. Okay, like you do natural hair, do the wash and go. Oh, no. No, it ain't going to be a wash and go. You're going to be crying. It ain't going to know why the hell your ass crying. It's going to be a lot of tears. Okay, but that's the purging of the heart process. That you don't know why you're crying. You just feel like you want to cry because it's purging. That you're going through a purification of the heart. Just like Grandmaster said. You're going through a purification of the heart. You gotta let it, you gotta release it. You gotta let it out. You gotta let it out. Yeah, it's painful. Yeah, it's painful. Most people get stuck in the fire with it though, and they become so militant that they do become hateful because they don't know how to process that. That pain has to be processed. If you can't process that pain and you don't have the intellect to process that pain, you'll walk around here like an angry black woman and an angry black man. Worse than our enemy. You will become your own black people's enemy at that. You will take on the barbaric nature. You will take on the savage nature to bring your other black people down instead of help your other black people. You see what I'm saying? So it's used as a weapon. It's used as weaponization. The heart is next to the mind, and the mind next to the heart is the most powerful weapon we got. When you do right. And that's why it's so, they want to keep it torn. They want to keep it in pain. They want to keep it, just mangled up and confused about yourself. Because when you straighten it out, you become a walking weapon. One of the most powerful weapons on the planet. The key to everything. Got to get the books because one day they won't be available to us. Thank you, Grandmaster. See there? Y'all got to get the books because one day they won't be available to us. They will not. You got to get you a library in your house. However many you can afford. Don't buy them at one time, but just start getting the little ones that's $9. Like them little thin ones that I got, they be no more than like $15, $24. That's a damn Happy Meal or something. That's 2 Happy Meals. That's a week of eating out. Invest in a book. Instead of buying clothes, buy books. Instead of buying that stuff that don't matter, buy some books. Buy some books. Because like Grandmaster said, one day they not going to be fucking available. Y'all can bank on that. The only reason why they're available now, like I said, is because whoever owned that joker, Elon Musk, he getting money off of it. He getting money off y'all Prime account. He getting money off he's getting money off of it. If he was not getting money, you wouldn't get that. You wouldn't have it. They burning books like that when they find. They burn them, they throw them out. If I took them books and went to half price books, them books will be sitting on a dumpster right today. They would not dare put them books even in half-price books. Because I tried to look for some of the books in half-price books, and they ain't got them. Because they don't want you to know. It's worse than the library in public school. It's worse than the public library on the street. They do not want you to have this type of knowledge about yourself. Period. Point blank, poo. Okay? Put the T on it, like Tyler Perry. They don't want you to know. So you got to make an effort to what? Know. Y'all have to make an effort to fucking know. If you don't do nothing else, your grandchildren, your future generations deserve to fucking know, because the stuff is going to get wiped out of the school system. Period, point fucking blank. And y'all going to know about everybody else except yourself. They got us knowing about everybody else except ourselves. But they studied you. But they know you. They know everything about us, but you don't know about you. Make that change. MJ said, make that change. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Oh yeah, I'm asking, can you change his way? And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. Oh, oh, na 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 na. Oh boy, thank you, MJ. Ashay, Ashay, Ashay. Oh, oh, MJ said make that change, y'all. Make that change. In other words, stop. Don't be coming over here hugging me. Don't you be doing that. Don't be poking him with that, Casey. Make that change. Make that change. You got to be the change you want to see in the world. Make that change. You got to be the the change you want to see in the world. Make that change. Make that change. Make that change. Become that change y'all want to see. And that's through educating yourself. Because if you don't, history doesn't repeat itself. People repeat history. And you repeat history because you don't know history. So if you're not knowing history and history is hid from you, you're going to keep that cycle going of poverty, of despair, of pain, of killing each other, right? Murdering each other. You're going to keep that. You're not going to come together. You're going to keep that same cycle of separation going. Right? That's right. Teach. Accurate knowledge will determine whether we live or die. Thank you, Grandmaster. Thank you, Grandmaster Mwanka. Thank you. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Well, let me read it again for you. That's right. Teach. Accurate knowledge will determine whether we live or die. And we know we ain't getting no accurate knowledge in the public school system. That's all I'm saying. Get them books, y'all. Get some books. Get a book. Whatever you come across, get it. Get it. Even if you don't do nothing with it, get it. Because it's going to come a time you're not going to have it to teach your children with. Right? What they do in slavery? Forbid us not to what? Read. What did they do in slavery? Teach you what? Not to read. So isn't that cycle coming back around again? Y'all can't see that cycle coming back around again? Only thing you were given to read was what? The Bible. That's why y'all hid. That's why our ancestors hid so much knowledge inside the Bible to get around the slavery, to survive, right? To be able to live. So it's coming back around when I gave you the description of the phone, y'all don't want to read. So what? That's a form of enslavement. Because if I can dumb you down, water you down, make you so lazy, you don't want to write, make you so lazy, you don't want to read, make your attention span be so goddamn short, you will not sit here as long as you sit here with Kem Arts. You will dump in and out. You will jump in and out. And some of y'all good. Y'all just let me play and be doing your damn chores, which is good because y'all not missing the golden nuggets that I be dropping. See, that's decoded for a reason. So all the time I'm not going to be on here and be short. but the nugget's gonna be in between there for you to get. But you gotta like put me on the screen or just put on the iPad and walk and finish mopping or doing some shit like that. Cause you never know. You just never fucking know when spirit gonna go doop doop. Drop a diamond, drop a gem, Kim. Drop a gem, Kim. Drop a diamond, Kim. See? But your attention span will not let y'all stay seated that long. But that's protection because you don't need to hear it too. You got to understand, spirit protects everything. Spirit protects everything. If you're not meant to see it, hear it, you ain't going to stay seated that long because you're going to get antsy. Because you're going to be, she just, like the girl told me the other day, I talk too much. How you going to get a reading from me and tell me I talk too much? I said, she don't know Kim. You talk too much. I had been did her reading three peoples ago. And she come on, you talk too much. Really? I hope she watching. I hope you watching. Since I talk too much. I don't even know if y'all blocked her or what. I don't know what y'all did to her. But again, my moderators took care of it. So I ain't got no, I tell them to take their time blocking y'all. But they got a short fuse like with y'all. They tired of nonsense. They just be, they like, bye, you come in here disrespectful, your ass out of here. You know, we learning up in here. See? And that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. So again, I talk too much. I got the gift and the glorious talent of the tongue, baby. I talks, okay? I talks divination, boo. You think it was Antoinette handled it? Antoinette said, bow, like, get out. Frankie did it yesterday. Frankie like, that joker was getting on my nerves. I got tired of hearing that. Get your ass out of here. You said you didn't like Mother Nature. You didn't respect Mother Nature. Hold up, bye. Oh, Lord. They did it before I could even save it, okay? I couldn't save that right there because they did it before I even knew it. But anywho, you just come in and be ready to listen and learn. Don't come down there with that foolishness because y'all gonna get booted out. And you gonna mess up your own chance to learn since I talk too much. All right. But see, look at the worthwhile of talking too much got y'all today. Because I got up to talk too damn much today. Won't God do it? Yes, the goddess will do it. Won't the God do it? Yes, the goddess will do it every time. See what I'm saying? Pay attention. It costs. To listen, watch, and observe. It costs. You're going to learn something, but you got to pay the attention part. You got to put the attention on it. You got to be in here to learn something, right? Learn something of value for you. And I guarantee you, spirit going to spit it out of my damn mouth. You going to hear it. You going to walk away with something. Because you come in the room with an intention to learn something, to hear something, that can grow you, that can add on to your own knowledge, to who you are, to what this is, right? To how we maneuver around this matrix, how we work together, right? Knowledge and information helps all, but if knowledge and information is gridlocked, or if it's gatekept to a point where nobody get it, we stay in that cycle of lack. We stay in that cycle of being mind controlled and not having or gaining control over our own mind. And that's what this is. So take it out. Look, horn, confirmation. Can't beat this shit with a stick, boy. 945 angel number. Can't beat this motherfucker with a stick. Really? Did it? What did it say on the thing? What is? Oh. Email them.
I'm gonna call him. Yeah, 4.
Hey, hold on, y'all. So yeah, y'all got. You always trying to do too much. Sit down.
How am I trying to do too? I'm trying to make eating interesting. Who knows if they feed the fucking people?
All right. So again, I'm out. It's 9:46, huh? Okay. 9:46. I'm out. Hope y'all learned something. Take what resonate, leave the rest. And if this is too hot for you, get out the motherfucking kitchen. Okay? Get out the goddamn kitchen and stay the fuck out if it's too hot. Okay? Too hot, get out the kitchen. That's what Big Mama say. Get your ass out the kitchen. Can't stand the heat, get out the motherfucking kitchen. Because it's hot. Okay? It's hot. All right? I'm just playing. No, I'm not. And you gotta have a backbone, y'all. You gotta have a backbone. You can't take it personal. If we not, it's personal, but it's not personal. But if we can overcome a lot of shit that's been done to us, y'all should get over it too. Okay? Get the fuck over it. All right? It ain't that no more. This ain't that. Okay? This ain't that. If you can't stand the heat, stay out the goddamn kitchen. Because Kim's kitchen is motherfucking hot. All right? It's hot. So stay out the kitchen of Kim. All right? The kitchen of Kim. The kitchen of Kem Arts, stay out of it if you can't stand the heat. Because it's going to be purification for your soul. And you may not want your soul purified at this moment. All right? You may not want your soul cleansed at this moment. Your heart. I'm just saying. I'm keeping it real. Look in the mirror. All right? Look in the mirror and change what you can change about yourself. And if information is what you can change about yourself to get you to the next level of good, to the next level of godhood, godship, right? Ownership, then do that. Do that, right? But do it with no harm to others. Do it with no harm to others. Don't get mad. Change something. Change something. Change something about yourself. Learn something new. No matter what it is, learn something new, right? Go with I want to learn something new today. All right. Thank y'all. Peace and love. Love and peace to everybody. And again, happy, what? Two hamburgers. Boy, if you don't get your little butt down somewhere, you know daggone well you're not going to eat no 2 hamburgers. Boy, get out of here. What this little boy doing? This little thing, him? Tell them to give you 2 hamburgers.
No. You give us 2 hamburgers.
Well, you gotta be all in my face.
No, you gotta give us 2 hamburgers.
Get out of here.
No, hamburgers.
Who you bossing?
Give us 2 hamburgers.
Y'all. He come out there, give us 2 hamburgers. Give us 2 hamburgers. Give us 2 hamburgers now. Boy. All right, y'all, be good. Have a great day. I'll see y'all later for pop-up. All right, there's it for pop-up later. I think I didn't come on last night. I just did a regular reading. What you want?
I want 2 hamburgers. 2 hamburgers. 2 hamburgers. 2 hamburgers. 2 hamburgers. 2 hamburgers.
No.
2 hamburgers. 2 hamburgers.
Let's go. Bye. And get y'all 5 doctors. Write this down. Y'all 5 doctors of vitality. Y'all 5 doctors of vitality. This is what you need every day. Go with that. Don't mess with that my video. That's not a toy. Your 5 doctors, 6 doctors a day. Your son, vitamin D, right? Get some vitamin D, even if it's 30 minutes, even if it's an hour, even if it's 15 minutes. Just get it in. Your vegetables, right? Eat your veggies, right? Exercise, right? Exercise. Then you got drinking water, right? Fluids, right? Spirit, connect with spirit. And then you got meditation, right? So do meditation, grounding, right? And then get plenty of rest. Those are our doctors to vitality. So again, get those doctors in you, right? Connect with spirit on a daily basis, right? Connect with spirit on a daily basis, right? Educate yourself, read, all right? Thank y'all. Fruits and vegetables, water, rest, sun, exercise. Boy, we don't got no hamburgers.
Yes, we did.
Where you see a hamburger at? Ain't no hamburger over there, boo.
Yes, we do have hamburgers.
Ain't no hamburger over there.
Yes, we do. We have hamburgers, 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 hamburgers.
You gonna get that spaghetti your mama fixed for you. That's what you gonna get.
Hamburgers.
You gonna get some spaghetti. You keep that.
Yeah.
Go put your clothes on. Y'all go put your clothes on. Get on.
We want a hamburger.
Go put your clothes on.
No, we want a hamburger.
Let me go, y'all. They finna cut up. Bye, y'all. Peace and love. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all, everybody. Thank you, Mom.